Good morning. I am Dr. Sanjeev Malviya, Associate Professor, and I teach marketing courses at IBS Dehradun.
A very good morning, sir. We would like to ask a few questions related to marketing. And our first question to you is, do you think case studies are effective in showcasing the real dynamics marketing leaders face in today's competitive world?
Absolutely, yes. Case studies are very effective in showcasing the real dynamics that the marketing leaders face today. Case studies are indispensable in marketing education. The business landscape is evolving rapidly. The digital transformations, the data driven decision making, and ever changing consumer expectations. It is through the case based pedagogy that the students understand the real complexities of the business world. When I discuss cases in my marketing subject, they serve twin objectives. One, they help the students to learn the application of the concepts. And second, they help in developing critical soft skills like analytical reasoning, structured problem solving, strategic thinking, and collaborative decision making. For example, when I discuss the case of Nike competing through sustainability, the students have to step in to the shoes of marketing leaders who had to balance competitive pressure, consumer expectations, and sustainable operations to deliver profits. Another case, an example is where we discuss Netflix global expansion strategy, and the students understand how personalization data, how content localization, and digital marketing can be applied for competing in diverse markets.
Thank you for answering the question, sir.
My pleasure.
So my next question for you is, at IBS Dehradun, do students also step into the real markets or analyze actual market conditions beyond the case study to make discussions more relevant?
Yes, they do. I feel that marketing is fundamentally experiential, and the students are encouraged to move outside the classroom. And when the students move into the real world, the learning becomes far more authentic. For example, after a case discussion on consumer behavior and retail strategy, I assign students short field assignments that include store audits, digital audits, and market mapping. These short field assignments help the student to understand case assumptions better and connect with the primary consumer insights. Case studies are powerful, but when they are followed by short field assignments, they give a 360-degree perspective to the student and make the learning truly experiential.
Thank you, sir, for answering this question. Now, my last question to you is, marketing is both art and science, and more than one approaches may be correct. How do you identify which solution or suggestion may be more appropriate over the other one?
Yes, you are absolutely right. Marketing is both art and science, and for a marketing problem, there can be multiple viable approaches.
That is great, sir, but we would like to know, how do you help the students to do so?
Okay, you want to know that? You may have experience in the class also. Here is how I help the students to identify the most appropriate solution. Any appropriate solution to a marketing problem should align with the strategic objective of the companies. It should be supported by data. It should be feasible to execute and should have a strategic consistency, say with respect to the brand positioning, with respect to the target markets, and the long-term strategy of the company. The appropriate solution should be backed by logic, evidence, and clarity. Such a structured approach helps to improve the quality of decision making in the students.
So that is all for today, sir. Thank you for answering our questions.
Thank you.
And any message for our listeners?
To all the listeners, especially students and young professionals, marketing today is very dynamic, creative, and rewarding field to be a part of. But to truly excel, stay curious. Observe the world around you. Question why brands behave the way they do. Engage with the customers, especially the real ones. And above all, never hesitate to experiment. At IBS, therefore, we at times couple case-based discussions with field projects, which gives a truly experiential learning to the students. Whether you choose brand management, digital marketing, consumer research, analytics, remember that your biggest strength will be understanding people. Keep learning, keep exploring, and above all, enjoy the process.